If you're new here, I'm Bree, and welcome to my channel. I'm just a 30-something girly who has a passion for inspiring others. I am also a licensed physical therapist assistant who is suffering from some healthcare burnout, but still has a passion for healing and motivating people to make the best out of their lives. Want to do what I can to help other people who may be struggling. So I created this YouTube series to hopefully put me in the direction to following my wildest dreams. And the first series that I have made is this 75-day reset, where I am tackling a list of habits every day and making an effort to become the most locked in version of myself. So let's get into it. Today is a little different. It's definitely a matter of just showing up and getting that content out. Right now, I'm still in the very beginning stages and figuring out time management while tackling other things that I have on my list. I'm a live streamer on Twitch. I still work in the hospital, and then I also am busting out content on short form platforms and also on YouTube. Recently, it's just kind of been a matter of finding balance and managing burnout in that sense. So this last week was pretty tough. I know the week prior in the last episode I talked about falling off, but I picked myself back up. We ran into it again. I definitely fell short. I don't know if it had something to do with my period coming on, hormones, all that sort of stuff, but I was just down in the dumps for a few days. I feel like I'm in the stage of the cringe. It feels really cringe. I feel very delulu. Like, what am I chasing? Is this something that is even possible for a little old person like me? So what I did was really work towards shutting that inner voice down. Because in everything, all the books and articles and podcasts that I've listened to, very successful people who took a chance at their dreams, they didn't listen to that and they continued on. I have my friends on Twitch, my other streamer friends and my other content creators, but there's nobody really in my circle who is kind of going into something like this. So it does feel very lonely. It feels kind of crazy that I'm not choosing the typical hospital job or professional career at the moment and just trusting that I can figure it out and one day we'll have a career path in the future. And although I fell short and there were days where I did not complete all of my tasks, I still completed small tasks, but it wasn't consistent. Like, I would wake up early and I would half-ass my journal entry, or I would get a little bit of exercise in, but it was not as consistent as I wanted. And I'm realizing that the biggest struggles I'm having overall with these habits is managing my stress levels, because I just want this so bad. So I have a tendency to I'm just overworking myself. I'm working in the hospital, I'm streaming, I'm creating content, I'm researching. Like, every minute of every day is just packed full, and I feel like I need to learn how to make time throughout my week, throughout my days, even if it's just like 10 to 15 minutes. I need to learn how to regulate so that I don't hit these walls. So in this overwhelmed feeling, this delulu feeling, I sat down and I got my journal out and I kind of recalibrated in a sense. So I asked myself, what do I want to be known for? What content do I want to produce? And then also, who am I producing this for? And I feel like those little check-ins help me resurface, refocus, whatever you would call it. I feel like we've created a little space, a little corner on the internet where people are doing their best and they show up, and I feel like I've helped people and other people have helped people and they've made friends, and I'm doing what I want to do with the Twitch too. So I definitely have a different outlook towards that. But I know overall my content that I want to put out is, I would love to be a life coach, motivational speaker, somebody that is helping combat the mental health crisis that we suffer from in the world, because it is kind of on fire. And with the constant media blowout, like, it's just hard to escape it. So I would like to create content that inspires people to put down the phone, go outside, read a book, move their body, call a friend, stuff like that, you know? And I really want to improve positive human interaction. I just feel like there's a lot of hate going on, and I just know that majority of us are just trying to live, dude. We're just trying to live on this floating rock and like be at peace, most of us. And I just want to show other people that there are people out there who just want to survive and like vibe, and yeah, that's definitely what I want to do. So then when I ask myself, what is the kind of content I want to put out? It's fitness, wellness. I'm still rolling out Twitch clips because I've kind of resurfaced my addiction for Valorant. So we're still rolling out that content. But mainly, I want to be known for in the long term of things is wellness, fitness, motivational, just anything that really uplifts people. And, you might call me overly positive, whatever, whatever. You can dwell on the bad, or you can try and pick yourself up and move on. And that's me. That's my outlook. Dwelling on the bad's not going to make anything better. And if I'm going to wake up every day, I might as well enjoy it, right? So this episode might be a little shorter. I didn't really get ready. This is me. This is just showing up in front of the camera to roll out an episode each week. And I'll be able to look back at this video and just see the progression as to where I have gotten and where showing up matters and how it will improve. It's just me being consistent, regardless of the glamour. I want to produce content that's not just highlight reels. I would like it to be highlight reels, but also real life situations. And I'm struggling right now. I'm trying to figure it out. I am just in the process of learning something very new, working for myself, learning how to manage time, manage my finances, and manage my own thoughts. I hope that this shows other people to chase your freaking dreams, dude. Why not? I'll bring it up every time. The motto of this series is to inspire people to take the chances, shoot the shots. It's not always rainbows, butterflies, sunshine, and sometimes things might not work out the way that you expected, but you just can't lose hope. And what is meant to be will be, and all those cliches. By the time the next episode rolls out, I have a plan to rework my habits, kind of see what is really going to help me, what's not working out, what can be tweaked. I know for sure I need to focus on my diet and also my caffeine intake. When I drink caffeine, I stay up late, I eat snacks, I don't get good sleep. So I need to also figure out just ways to keep my energy levels high, reduce my stress, because I think that's why I'm drinking a lot of caffeine, because I just want to work. But we need to find balance. You can't just work yourself into the ground. It's not gonna work out. Some people think that's the way. I don't think that's the way. And that can actually cause very serious problems to your heart and your overall body, your immune system. So keeping stress levels low is the motive. And then also I want to figure out a diet somehow. I put all this on my plate and I want this so bad that I'm just like tackling, adding, letting my ADHD go absolutely bonkers. And what I need to do is maybe take a step back. I grounded myself and really focus on those priorities and just trust that it will work out. So I'm sorry if this is not a super helpful video this week. I appreciate anybody who shows up and hears me out. And if this inspires you too, let me know. I'm always down for feedback. So if there's something you really want me to get into, just let me know and I'll try and work it into the next episode. If you're also struggling, this is your sign to just get back up and not to beat yourself up, because sometimes it's just not that deep. It's not that deep to stress yourself out. So stay tuned for the next episode where I will dive into getting back on it, pivoting on those habits, and coming back re-energized, locked in, refocused, and all that sort of stuff. I also, in the description, I did make a content calendar in my hopes to be able to manage my time a little bit better. So check that out if you want it. It's free. It's a Canva template. If you watched until the end, how about comment, how do you like your potatoes? Do you like them baked? Do you like them fried? Do you like them waffle cup fried? Do you like a steak fry? Do you like them pureed? How do you like your potatoes? That's all I got. Again, move your body if you can, while you can. See you next time. Bye.